now, because obviously it's international break, we are going to be doing the top 5 hottest prospects in the Premier League list. Now, me personally, I want to draw a line and say there are a couple players that have recently been bought for a lot of money, so I haven't counted those in my... Or I haven't factored them.
Well, I've done a list of...
They could still be hot guys.
Well, a hot prospect would get bought for a lot of money.
Yeah, but are we... is it not players that are up and coming as opposed to already established?
I understand what you're saying, but my list is players that I think are going to be class or are class already who are under the age of 21.
I just went players who are prospects, so they're going to be top players.
I just went with the list. I just went with what we're supposed to do. Is that what you're saying again?
Number 5, I've really struggled with his name, and I don't want to be offensive. Carney Chukwuemeka, that's it. Close.
For Chelsea.
Yeah, he's been... he was highly touted at Villa as well, wasn't he? Yep. He was a big signing for them.
Whether he won the Young Lions World Cup?
Didn't Villa win the Youth Cup as well? I may be wrong on that, but I'm sure.
I will say this. That was a really great shout. Great start to your list.
Thank you. Are you being nice to me because I was nice to you last week? Other than your... yeah. Number 4, I don't think any of you will have this, but I didn't realise he was this young. Julio Enciso.
Yeah, he is young.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good player.
Brighton.
3rd, I've got... Thanks for that.
You're an encyclopedia.
3rd, I've got James Trafford. I think he's future England number 1.
Interesting. I like it.
Hey, you're 3 for 3
obviously,
here, Tom Garrett.
Number 2...
Obviously, he won... What did he win?
Yeah, same one. Same one as Carney.
Yeah, the UEFA Euros with England under 21s.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I said the UEFA
Euros.
The
UEFA European Euros.
They won the World Cup as well, didn't they?
Number 1 and 2 is interchangeable, but I've gone Rico Lewis, number 2, 18. He's unbelievable. Yeah. And number 1 is Oscar Bob.
Ah, interesting.
Oscar Bob, number 1.
You've got to stop with this Oscar Bob propaganda.
He made his international debut last night as well.
Did he?
He's some boy.
Yeah. Norway.
How good was he, by the way, in that first half against Newcastle? Do you know? Did you watch it the other week?
Oh, you mean
in the League Cup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall I go next?
Shall I go next?
I'll go next.
Do you want me to go next?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
In number 5, I have Ian Martson. Martson?
I don't think he's that good, if I'm honest. But
yeah, really? I don't think he's that good, to be honest.
Well, if he turns around and he's very good soon, then hey. Chelsea left back was at Burnley like one of the players of the season in the Championship when they...
Yeah, exactly. Burnley Championship. And he's like 21 as well, isn't he?
Oh, borderline.
He's not even that young.
Okay, right. Number 4, Evan Ferguson.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot that.
Don't forget him.
Little Evan.
I could have put him higher, but 3 I actually do have Carney Chukwuemeka as well. I think him in that Chelsea lineup. You look way better when he was playing before he got injured, especially in that West Ham game. Number 2, Rico Lewis.
Yep.
And number 1, Destiny Udogie.
Criminal putting Rico Lewis under Udogie.
No,
as a prospect.
Why?
I think Udogie's more stable at the top level-ish.
No, not in terms of that.
No,
I just think Rico Lewis has a higher ceiling than Udogie.
Yeah, probably.
Not necessarily either.
Okay.
I think as an outright left back, Udogie could very well be
Udogie's very impressive.
I should have had Ferguson in my list.
And for that reason, Udogie comes in at 5th for me.
Whoa.
4th, Højlund.
Yeah,
how old's Højlund?
Fair enough. 20 years old.
Oh, yeah, good shout. Although he cost, 300 million?
3rd, Levi Colwell.
Are these prospects, though?
Yeah.
Under 21 prospect.
What?
Prospect? Number 2.
Yeah, I feel like a guy...
Number 2.
I feel like a guy with 30 out of 38
Number
games.
2, Evan Ferguson.
Yeah.
Number 1, Rico Lewis.
No Oscar Bob.
Wait,
wow.
So
I didn't.
Have you missed out a player there?
I was going to put.
was 3rd.
Yeah, so it went.
Yeah, sorry, I've got it now.
And I wanted to shout out Cole Palmer.
So my intro was in reference to Cole Palmer, who's obviously just been bought for like £40 million by Chelsea.
It is one of them ones where what is a hot prospect, or are we doing best under 21 players?
We said prospects who are under 21.
I'm surprised you didn't put Ben Dokin, your favourite.
I'll bend over.
Yeah.
Ben Dokin's class. Rapid as well. Calfreezy loves him.
I haven't seen enough of him to comment.
Is that how you gauge whether or not someone's a good player? How much Calfreezy rates them as a footballer?
No.
Okay.
No.
Who's the best one in that list? Actually, to be fair, the only person that features across all of them is Rico Lewis. So maybe he's the hottest of the prospects.
That is true.
It is. I do find Man City very impressive in terms of, you know how like clubs, when they get loads of money, they just splash it. And yes, they did back in the day, but they've also now developed an infrastructure where they can splash it, but also bring through the best talent in the UK.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's what
arguably
it is.
in Europe.
In Europe, yeah. Like they find the best talent and nurture them into these best players. And then, say, Cole Palmer.
They're the best run club in Europe.
Yeah, in the world.
Yeah, City, yeah.
Cole Palmer, they've sold for 50 million?
Yeah. He reckons it's 38, but I think it's more than that.
They sold him for a shit ton.
Yeah.
It's a kid.
Yeah, like they've redone the ground, the surrounding areas. They are the best run club in the world, in my opinion. But Oscar Bobby is the best prospect.
Where do you see him going? Ballon d'Or?
Well, I don't know about that. I don't like putting Ballon d'Or shouts on players.
No, you don't.
Apart from Mudryk.
I never said... What is that lie?
You did.
Get the clip. Find the clip of me saying that.
No, you did.
Find the clip.
No, but seriously,
Find the clip.
Can Norway win a trophy?
No way.
No way.
Really?
No.
Oscar Bob? Haaland?
Erdegaard. What, 3 players? How are they going to win a fucking international tournament with 3 good players?
Pretty good, though. They are pretty good.
They're not that good.
Well,
They haven't even qualified for anything. Good! Don't wish for
hang
that
on a minute.
If anyone who couldn't hear that, he said Josh King in the corner, like a little weirdo.
Do you think, obviously, we look at the England winning side from the summer, do you think any of
And
those...
prior, they basically just
And prior,
continued,
under
didn't they?
17 as well,
Yeah.
a few years ago. Do you see any of them players coming through and making big names for themselves? Because you saw the under 17s when they won the World Cup.
Yep.
A lot of those names are now playing first team football.
Like Phil Foden. Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. I mean, that's usually if they're the best in the world at that age, they turn out to be pretty good a little bit later on in life, don't they?
Let me read you the...
Insightful.
Morgan Gibbs-White was captain of that team, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And now he's got a baby on the way.
Relevant detail.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Morgan.
How do you know that?
Because...
It goes same barber.
Yeah.
Same barber every time. Let me read you this.
Shout out my barber dog.
Rico Lewis was in the team.
Yeah,
Shout out to my barber dog.
England under 21s. Oh, is this the current one? This is the current one. Okay, then ignore me. Anyways, guys, obviously...
That was worth it.
Yeah.
Just for wasting your time there.
Ruin the segment.
I think Marv got the best 5 there. They're definitely the best prospects. And you don't know anything, so you're wrong.
What are you talking about? My list was way better.
You lost this week.
Yeah, you lost again.
No, my list was the best. Look, anyways, guys.
Everyone in the comments, let us know that
There's now,
just put Theo back and loser.
Mine was best. There's now over 30,000 of you in the Pitchside Super 6 mini league, which is absolutely insane. We are going for
Greatest in
40,000.
history.
40,000 by Christmas is the target. So make sure you sign up. Use the link in the description down below. Obviously, it's the international break at the moment, but the fixtures for when we return are what, Reeve?
Manchester City versus Brighton. Newcastle versus Crystal Palace, Brentford versus Burnley, Chelsea versus Arsenal, Sheffield United versus Man United, and Aston Villa versus West Ham.
What's the easiest there? Probably Chelsea Arsenal.
To predict. We said this before, didn't we?
Chelsea Arsenal. 2-0 Arsenal.
Chelsea Arsenal. Chelsea Arsenal.
Well, we get cooked for saying that, but then everyone goes, "Watch this! Come on, a Chelsea."
How about we do our predictions right now then?
Yeah, 2-0 Arsenal. Mate, if you think about it logistically,
Name the games and I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen.
Man City 4, Brighton.
if you
2.
said to me, predict second place versus 11th, you say that's quite easy to predict.
Why are you looking at the league table 8 games in?
I think the easiest game to predict there is Brentford Burnley. I think Brentford beat Burnley.
No, I think that's a draw.
Ooh, what about Man City Brighton?
Draw.
You think Brighton get a draw at the Etihad?
No, I honestly, legit.
Next game, come on.
Legit, I think the easiest game to predict from this 6 is Newcastle Palace. Without Eze.
Draw.
You're going to draw for every game?
Yep.
Are they all 0-0 as well?
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm not really. Newcastle will beat Palace. City will beat Brighton. Burnley will draw with Brentford.
What about Man United away to Sheffield United? That's not
Man United will beat Sheffield United. What's the others?
Villa, West Ham. Draw.
Where at?
the Claret and Blue derby.
Villa. No. Ooh. Draw.
Draw.
And that's the last, what's the last one?
Chelsea, Arsenal.
Draw.
Chelsea.
We'll lose.
4. Arsenal 0.
What?
Right, okay.
Are you mental? Arsenal just beat the best team in the world.
Yeah. He's having a good one today.
Crazy.
Anyways, guys, a free shot at winning £250,000. Make sure you sign up using our link in the description down below. It's not too late to get involved.
Sign up!